Hey, welcome on in, everybody. Today we are polishing off part 2 of the Quets. Make it a shorter one this time. I think I'll edit out any of the boring parts. Just do some interactions because I know last video was kind of a little bit slow. I'll admit, a little bit slow. But today, yeah, we'll try and cut it up. I'll go over my build. I'll show you all the stuff that happened. Oh man, there's this part in there where I almost shit my pants. God, it was scary. Got a couple kills, a couple little interactions. I found a real cool spot. That's near the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be doing more viewer suggestions soon. Yeah, enjoy. Alright, so starting off. Acceleration speed, 50%, so I get moving quicker, which is great. That helps with taking off as well. This guy flies a little bit differently than Hatz. And then 3% attack damage. I don't think I'll ever be doing enough DPS for 3% to make a difference. I think I want to charge up attacks, get in, hit them, and get away. So I think I'm going to stick with acceleration. Then we've got bite, peck, and skewer. Skewer is a charge attack that causes high damage and bleeding damage, requires me to be grounded. That's cool. This one requires me to be grounded, but maybe the bite doesn't. I'll have to check that out. But I'm gonna put this on. Put that right there. Then I've got wing beat, which causes knockback. It's not the same type of AOE. I have to physically hit them with my wings. But it's still fine. It's a pretty good knockback. I don't know the exact stats, but it's decent. Punch, charge of the attack to deal bone break, which is great. You charge it up, you look really goofy while you're charging it. But I've hit it on a couple people so far. I didn't do too much because I was small and unskilled. But I'm learning. I'm getting used to this guy. It's a different flight system, or at least different flight controls. I mean, it's the same controls, but it's a weird... They feel different, is what I'm getting at here. Is they're different. And then aileron roll, I didn't think that I would be fighting many things in the sky. Yeah. I know that Hatz and Quets on this server, I believe it's this server, they have they're sworn enemies. Like Hatz must fight Quets and Quets must fight Hatz, I think is how it works. I don't know, part of the realism rules. I should probably have covered the realism rules when I started recording the first episode of this. Oh well. Oh yeah, this is on NatHist, full realism. With, profiles and everything and diets I gotta follow. Speaking of diets, I think I'm gonna stick with hyper carnivore. Hide, okay. This is, let's see here. Unfortunately, these are daytime things, which daytime is, I think, the worst set of abilities to have. Same with being dry. Daytime and dry. I think daytime's worse, though, because more things affect daytime. The daytime abilities, if it starts to rain, or it gets foggy, or it gets snowy, or there's rain or lightning, any of those weather events count as not being day. So this 10% increased flight speed and 15 decreased flight stamina drain, out the window. This does nothing. During day, 10% increased bleed damage and 5% damage. Okay, now hold on now. 10% increased bleed damage. That's pretty decent. I think what we do is we fly around until we find somebody, and then because this is a community server and you can change your abilities just by sleeping, then we fly around, find somebody with this flight speed stamina. That'll let us know if the daytime buff is active. And if it is, then we'll land nearby, throw on the solar collide. Well, let's see what this has got first. Bucking and struggling while being carried. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be picked up by anything. Hatz can't pick me up. I think that just leaves Rex, Sachi, and Tylo. I think those are the only other things I can clamp on this server. So 2 of those are water-based. So if I just don't put myself in the water, I should be good. And I think I can outrun a Rex. So, not worried about that. So, I think we'll stick with this. We'll unlock this for now. And we'll stick with this. Because that Increased flight speed is great, and the stamina drain is also great. Then we've got plus 10% stamina recovery rate, and 10% reduction to fall damage. Now, you do take a lot of fall damage. Like, a lot of fall damage. I think that's where this damage came from. Even if you're barely moving at sprint, right? This guy builds up to sprint like that, right? He's pretty quick with the acceleration. But even if I'm moving, this fast and I hit something, it takes almost a fifth of my health bar. Which is not cool. That is a big problem. So perhaps that would be a good idea then. Yeah, we gotta pick a skin too, once this guy's full grown. Get my adult skin. There's a lot of glowing mushrooms around here. I feel like on Gondor there was only... I could hunt you. I didn't have the stamina to play the running game with him. Ouch. Ramp. I'm just like you. If you eat your vegetables, you could be like me one day. Oh my god. That bastard. Damn. My heart is racing. Absolutely racing. Wow. That was fucking terrifying. Holy shit. Thankfully, if I was a Hatz, I would have been dead. I couldn't run that fast. Can't get off the ground that quick either. But I can take off just like that. Screw you, dude. I want to go like up in that little nook right above my crest. Oh, dude. Oh, don't feel good about killing him, but I was hungry. I was hungry. And such is life. Poor guy must have just started playing. I do kind of feel bad, but I was hungry. I could have went and found a thing, but he was there. Hopefully he'll learn. If you're moving around, be quiet. Especially as a baby. If you can't find a good place to hide. You gotta be quiet and careful. And you have to be vigilant. Because he must have heard me flapping and landing. And he must definitely heard me standing up. Because, I mean, he ran right up here. And I was right here. And this makes noise. You know, if I... That little hiss should have been his cue to stop moving. And figure out what's making noise. But he will learn. He will learn. Yeah, this is the tree. Imagine if we had like a roosting family of quets up here. That'd be so cool.
Let's do blue eye.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think. I do kind of have like a bald spot going on the back of my head. Oh well. I don't think that there's a skip shed thing in here, so we'll just have to wait for that to happen. But things like the rock edges up on those cliffs there are really all around the map, but especially all along this cliff edge here. Pretty well the entire thing is, not to sound harsh, but utter bogus. Albino quarter. Shut up. Okay, good to know. Wingbeat uses stamina. I didn't know that before. Okay, from what I heard, there's a Dino in the water, so I'm gonna grab my stamina quick. I think that they can lunge out of the water like Sarco used to. And I think theirs incorporates a grab. So I don't want to risk it. Where was that guy? There he is. Consider yourself interfered with. start shit with me, dude. Big guys. Let's see what they do about this. Well, that's freaky. That looks like I'm cheating. 100% for sure. Okay, enough screwing with them. Let's go back to Mudflat, see what we can find. The little guy's hard to hit. Damn. Little dude kind of hurts. Oh, man, yeah, he put up a good fight. Between me bonking myself off the ground, taking fall damage, and him just being generally good, he was kicking my ass. Oh, Spino, hello. More worthwhile meal. Oh shit, no way.
That's a guy from my comments. Hell yeah. Dude, no way. I got recognized in the global chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cool to see. Is that guy's name Sand Chewer? Yeah, that's awesome. I can respect that. Guy's a man of class. He knows fine dining when he sees it. Ouch. I'm hungry.
All yours, pal. Can't tell. I have never seen this before. Oh, dear. Almost had a head-on collision. Okay, let's get out of here. Is there more on this side? Oh, sweet. Yeah, look at this. Bloodstones. This is cool. This feels like a genuine video game secret. And there's another tunnel there? Yeah, we're gonna go explore this. Imagine like a horror film where you're inside of a cave. Kind of like that, I don't know, there's one where, I think it's on that same, get a message. I believe this, whatever, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. But imagine a horror movie where you're in a dark cave, or even a short little video where you're in a dark cave and you're expecting, you know, it's like a typical, you expect some dinosaur thing, right? There's going to be raptors down at the bottom and a Rex or something. But what's actually in there is a Quetz in this big cave. And it's just stalking you silently, you know? Okay, without doing that. Oh, no way. Are there little micro tunnels? Dude, this is amazing. I'm still finding new things in this game. Oh, look at this. There's plant life in here. This is actually amazing. Giant thorn pass. Holy man. Okay, we're exploring this. Whoa. Whoa. What does this open up to? Tons of bloodstones? Opens up to the sky? No way. It's a little hole right in the middle of redwoods. So cool. Just barely enough room to fly in. Okay, that's not a cave. Is there a hole here too? A little tiny one? Oh yeah. No, this is sweet. Like, who's gonna come look here for a nest? And what do? If there's this terrestrial that follows you here, you just whoop, fly on down. And that's it. What are they gonna do about it? Oh, it wraps around up top. That's what that is? That's sick. So then even if they do follow you around, you can just run them in circles. This is a great space. Oh, please tell me I can fit up on this ledge. Peak game design. Absolutely perfect peak. Oh, look at that. Look at how scary that would be. The glowing eye. Expressionless face. Standing completely still. Oh my god. That would be so cool. I gotta do like a little horror short. Walking through here from like the point of view of somebody. Let's do it now. I'll just get a few seconds of footage. And I'll really crank the brightness down. But I'll keep that eye glowing. What are my vocal abilities? So I have one that's like... That's kind of cool. That one's not what I wanted. But I mean, oh, look at how scary that would be. Like, I know this thing looks really goofy. Oh, look at the way it's tilting its head. It would be so scary. And moving silently too. That would be so cool. Maybe we get a shot of him flying high. Oh. Ouch. I don't even think this spot here is outside of the rules. Like, the Realism server's got some rules where you can't, like... Maybe we have a shot of him looking down and following a guy out. Maybe the other way around. I want to get a shot of him flying high too. Because I mean, yeah, this would be terrifying to see. It's down this way. That's where I came in. I think so. Yeah. But no, what an amazing spot. That's so cool. I guess I could save myself the trip to Redwoods by going up in there. That's super sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go see, now that I'm hungry enough, if I can find a person to hunt. Am I the big bird? I don't think so. Nobody's around here. No, this spot's amazing. I love this. Might be my favorite spot on the map. At least for Quets, this is where, that's gonna be my home. I'm gonna rebuild my nest there next time. I mean, man, that's just amazing. I doubt that people would go this way. But man, it'd be so cool. I'm picturing that horror style short where, you know, you're adventuring through a cave or something. You know, even a Jurassic Park thing. Where, you know, you gotta go check the caves after the park, blah, 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 this and that. You're going through there and you expect, you know, the raptors have escaped and you figure all the flyers would just fly away or go roost somewhere else, but no, in a cave? Here we are again, the end of the episode. And you know what, in this one I had a lot of fun. I really am enjoying this Quets. I'll probably play more. I don't know if I'll play it right away, but I am enjoying it for now. You know, it was pretty fun. Fun to fly around. I enjoy its flying style. I'm going to do some more viewer suggestions in the future. I believe I've got Spino, and I think there was also Suko, and I think Iggy. But those are the three I had so far. But yeah, anyways, I got another poll out on my channel to see if you guys want me to do some live streams where I go over my builds and just go through my whole process, you know, growing dinos and stuff like that. The boring stuff that would normally get cut out of a video. And, you know, maybe I'll post those live streams later. But then you can actually interact with me while I'm doing things, and you can come find me and this and that. Maybe I'll also do, well, part of the poll was seeing if you guys wanted to do segments where I play with you. So, you know, if I'm growing my Spino and somebody's got a Spino, then for a video I'll play with, you know, someone else who's got a Spino or a nest or something. Things like that, where I'll make an episode out of playing with one of you guys. Like a little lottery system or something. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to keep this one short, so it's a little bit more digestible. I know a lot of my content's pretty long, you know, hour and a half. Anyways, yeah, go check out that poll. I think that's gonna do it for me, though. Signing off.